So I was just relaxing and I decided that I wanted a matcha with oat milk. So watch me make it. So I have all of my ingredients. I have my ceremonial matcha bowl and a whisk. I'm actually using matcha tea. I'm trying to finish it before I buy just pure matcha. I live with oat milk and I put some vanilla in it because I love the way it tastes. I turn the water on. Here's my frother. To make this. There's a specific way, and check that up. I'm going to heat the milk up, or the oat milk. So I've turned my water off. I'm now going to use a whisk to make the oat milk frothy. It actually goes pretty quickly. Froths up really nicely. That is a barista oat milk. I did forget to put my vanilla in. So I'm just going to pour some of that. That's done. Now, I'll add my matcha. So I kind of like the matcha strong, so I'm going to add 2. And I only let the water boil, not very long. I was told that you can burn it, so I just kind of have an idea. It's a few seconds more and that'll be ready to go. The young woman I watched make her matcha was really specific about the amount, and it was 1/3 cup, no more, no less, so I do measure it out. Got in my bowl, use the whisk, and then I'm going to pour it in. I am not skilled enough to make designs in my cream or the foam. However, I will tell you, if you use the oat milk and you put the vanilla extract in it and you whip it, the foam tastes like toasted marshmallows. It's amazing. So I had mentioned to you that I have a garden, and I'm going to show you what I got growing because we already have vegetables on the plants. So I'll show you down here. So this is a like a zucchini, but they're circular, and I know I've got one in here somewhere. There it is, right there. It's right here. Let's see if you can see it, if I can get it to you. Right there. So there's one. This is, like I mentioned, this is a squash plant, like a zucchini. These are cucumbers right here, this one. And this is another squash plant, so those are also circular. And we've got some fruit on that one. If we scroll in right there, there it is. So I'm very excited about those. And I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna want to show you this tomato that came out of nowhere. I have no idea where it came from because the tomatoes that I planted, I ended up throwing them out because they never germinated and sprouted. So we have a bell pepper. These are beets. This is Swiss chard. And then over here we have black tomatoes that we have planted, and I'm waiting for them to germinate. They have a really specific regimen in order to germinate the seeds. So planted those on Sunday. So I will keep you posted on how that's going. Good morning. It's Tuesday. Yesterday got completely out of hand, and the day ripped by, and I was not able to do any filming at all. I had so much happening so quickly, and when it got to be 7:30, 7:45, I was already ready to go to bed. So I didn't get a whole lot done yesterday. We'll see if we can get a little more information going on today. We got a full day today. So here we go, executing the block schedule again. I've got to get my partner's clothing situated so we can get her packed. She leaves tomorrow morning. Then I have to get all my stuff together because I leave on Thursday morning. That said, I've got, even like dinner just went sideways yesterday. So you just got to roll with it. That's all I can say. There's just some days you just got to roll with it. So here we are. I'm going to get myself up, get dressed, go log into work, and I will take you along, and we'll see how the days go. I think at the most part, this is just one of those humorous ways to show you can have all the intention in the world to be as dedicated and as organized and structured as you wish. And sometimes it just does not happen. So have a good morning, and I'll see you later. Okie doke. So she's off. Dropped her off. She didn't want any assistance to go in, so that's fine. And I'm headed back home now. The airport down here is being remodeled, and it's totally torn up. So it takes a hot minute to get through there. And just wanted to give you an update. We're at not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet, and we're headed back home to go back into the office, and I will chat with you later. And I actually have a surprise. So at the end of the video, I am doing a giveaway, so you'll have to stay tuned to see what that is. Okay, I am off work, kind of. I'm watching it. So this is the nature of my work. I'm kind of on call, but not actually on call. But if something happens, I'm the only one that knows how to fix a lot of stuff technically. So I'm kind of on call. I just logged out, but I'm going to gather my things for going out of town tomorrow. So tomorrow is a business day. I'm going for a site visit in Las Vegas, and then on Friday I'm taking the day off. I hope to sit by poolside drinking a mocktail or 7-Up, whatever comes in a pretty cup with cherries and limes, and get some reading in, just get some R&R, sit in the pool for a hot second, and just be. So I'm super, super excited about doing that. So already, got 2 dresses over my shoulder here. They're not formal dresses, but they're formal-ish looking. They're, super soft and flowy and whatnot, but really light fabric because it's really, really hot in Vegas right now, and it's supposed to be like in the 90s. So that's fine. But I got my list ready. I'm gonna go and pull some clothing and start packing my bag. I need to start pulling it all together. I leave at I think 7:30 tomorrow morning, so I need to get all of this prepared before the end of the day. And so I've already done this once today, and now I'm going to do it again. And then I have to break down all of my laptops and pack all of that. So I will, as I get outfits together, I will show them to you and just take you along for the ride. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Sometimes I think getting your toiletries together is more complicated than pulling your clothes together. I've already got all my clothes together. I just now need to compartmentalize everything so I can fit a whole lot into one bag. But now I'm standing here, I'm like, okay, I need all my shampoo, conditioner, because I don't use the hotels. Half the time it's crap, and I don't want to put that in my hair because my hair is colored and it just exacerbates and messes with the color. So I try to use really good shampoo and conditioner. And I'm gonna kind of futz back and forth now and grab all the things that I take. So that mostly is like my brush, my this is my very favorite forever Amber Romance by Victoria's Secret. It smells like amber and vanilla, and it's amazing, and I have worn this for probably 20 years. Get it at the outlet. It's a lot cheaper. Flat iron. A ton of makeup wipes and primer and all kinds of things. Lightweight foundation because I'm going into heat. I also don't wear foundation at the pool because I love to be in the water. And however, I do use a really high level sunscreen. Use Eucerin 50. And I also have really large hats. Like these are for cruising, so I have all these things already. So I'll bring one of my hats and pack it upside down so I can be shaded in case I can't find a umbrella or a cabana while I'm there. And I'm just gonna go and get the rest of my... So as I go through and I'm grabbing things, here are all my brushes, and so I fell, I won't say victim, but I ordered the El Maquillage. This is the foundation. I just learned recently how to put foundation on differently, and so I mean, just because of my age doesn't mean I know how to do everything. I watch a professional makeup artist, and she puts the foundation on her hand and then blends it in her brushes, and it gives your skin just a very natural look but full coverage. This stuff is amazing. This and their concealer melt right into your face. That's the only way I can put it. And it's really amazing. You hardly have to blend it, but I still use the little brush and blend it out. But give it a shot. They let you use it for 14 days for free, and then they bill you. But I would highly recommend. Got the MAC Ruby Woo Best Red. Goes on everybody. It's amazing. And I also, because I got this in like a little 3-pack gift set, but it's full size. It also came with a gloss, which I'm not a giant fan of gloss, but I kind of I put a little bit on, so it doesn't, it's a pretty matte color, which I do like, but sometimes in the evening I will put a little gloss on it. So there's that. And I was showing you the foundation. This is their concealer. This stuff melts into your skin like butter. So if you are going to use the foundation, pair it with the concealer and give it a shot. It's really quite nice. I know everybody saw the TikToks and all the hoo-ha about it, and I was really super skeptical. One, because you can't really put it on your hand or on your wrist, wherever you put it, to match your skin tone. And because I'm in the sun often, you take a full quiz, and they ask you multiple questions about your skin coloring and tone, several different ways, and then they come up with a color for you. The first one I got, I did not like the color. It was too yellow, and so I sent it back, and then I got this other color. It's called Woke Up Like This. Isn't that amazing? I love that. Woke up like this. During COVID, which actually was a really, I know it was a rough time for everybody. It was particularly challenging for those of us who already worked from home. You're already slightly isolated because you work from home, and you do tend to work more hours than you do if you go into an office. So say you work a 8 to 5 job. My 8 to 5 job is actually like 8 to 7 or longer. It depends on the day. It depends on the day and what's going on. So being at home, being, at least in California, we were told to isolate, and you could go out, but you had to, if you went for a walk with somebody, you had to, have separation. I mean, it was the whole thing. And all of you have already lived through it. But to occupy myself during COVID, I signed up for one of those fabulous boxes, makeup boxes, and I decided just to play around with makeup every day because I'm trying to occupy my time. And I had it for about 2 years, and I will tell you, for $25 a month, I got full size products like Laura Geller, Lala Kent. I got, so I can't even tell you how many palettes of eyeshadow I have. This is one of my favorites. It's called Give 'em Lala. And then Cab Cosmetics. This one has multicolors in it. So the Give 'em Lala is more of like a neutral color palette. Let me see if I can show it to you. So it tends to be a little bit on the orangey red side, but the problem is that I always seem to find colors that I like and none of the other ones. So this one, I'm not sure if I'm going to bring this with me to Las Vegas because I don't want to end up with 5 palettes of eyeshadow with me. Now the Cab, this one has a lot of colors, so I'll probably bring this one because I can go into the neutrals, which I wear on a daily basis, and then I've got some purple hues in here and I might play with those. I'm not a big deviator from like a very natural looking eye. However, there will be some evening gambling and some fun to be had. Now this one, this is a Pro Series by Violet Boss, and it also has some, it's a beautiful palette. This one is very, very pigmented, but it has everything I need, so I may be leaning to this one right now because I wouldn't have to really bring anything else. It's got the shimmer in it too, which I like to do, like that in the center of your eyeball shimmer. This one, this is a facial glow palette, which I really like. It's from Blink, and you've got your blushes and your highlighters on the bottom. So depending on whatever it is that you like and how you like to color your cheeks or whatever you're doing, I would recommend this one. I have the faintest idea how much these things cost. When I got it, like I said, it was $25 a month. There were days, because it comes with a breakdown of all the makeup that you got, and when I would get these once a month, I would add up the cost of these things, like this Laura Geller primer, which is awesome and it's amazing, but it's like $45 for this, gosh, I think it's maybe, it's all 2 fluid ounces. And a lot of the palettes, a lot of the other things that I received were very expensive, $50, $70, $100. So it was a fun thing to have, and I got a whole bunch of stuff out of it, and I literally have some eyeshadow palettes that I have not even used yet. So I'm going to keep them and use them when I run out of this. This is another thing that I received. It is from Summer Fridays. It is a Jetlag mask, and it's super hydrating. So All of us know that when we fly, the air in the airplane sucks every ounce of moisture out of your face. And so when I get to my hotel and I'm unpacking and all that, I put this mask on. You leave it on. You can leave it on and then do makeup over it, or you can take it off. I leave it on for like 10 minutes. But it just gives your face a nice plump. And I really appreciate that. So I don't know about you, but I wear contacts, and I have learned to take an extra pair with me. There has been a time, allegedly, that I dropped one of these down the sink, and then I had to wear my glasses all the time, which is totally fine, but I don't like wearing my glasses, so I bring an extra one just in case. So now for the fun part. Let me see if I can guess how much this thing weighs. I'm gonna guess it weighs about 37 pounds-ish, but let's see. Let's see if I can get this. 31.3. Pretty darn close. We have to go put clothes in it now. So, I promise this afternoon I will get the rest of the travel week wrapped up. I have an amazing story to tell you for next week with the fish man. I'm sure some of you saw my Insta reel that it simply could not make that up. That all said, then I'll also do a little clip of the giveaway I'm going to do, and then we will keep moving on. So I hope all of you are having great weeks, great days. You're being kind to yourself, doing a little self-care when you're able to, because if you aren't any good, you're no good to anybody else. Have a good morning. Good morning. Well, for all of the planning that I do, these last few weeks have just been, they've all had a mind of their own. Let's just say that. I've been doing a lot of traveling, so it makes it really challenging for me to edit my videos. Then it takes time for me to come home and bring the house back into order because it's just been gone for a few days. It's amazing how my personality and my OCDism, if you will, it causes chaos in the house and for me when I come back and things are in disarray. So it takes me a few days to get all of that back in check, if you will. Hello. I don't even know what to say. It's been a long couple weeks. I have been to Wisconsin, Washington, D.C. Twice, and have had and hosted several webinars. So I have been all over the place. I wanted to cycle back on this video. The point around it all was to give you an idea of what it's like to truly work full-time, truly run a household, truly deal with someone who has a traumatic brain injury. All of it changes on a daily basis. We got a dog, so there's that. There's a whole thing there. But you know, I just take it in stride. I do give myself a lot of grace because life can be challenging. However, life is good. I am able to wake up in the morning. I'm able to get out of bed on my own. I'm able to put food on our table. So I feel very blessed and gracious in that respect. I am going to share something with you that my wife got for me to use. And it is a gratitude journal, but it's for 1 month. And it is called Gratitude: The Connection Between Self-Care, Love, and Skincare. So Natasha Norris, who is a good friend of my wife's, has her own organic skincare line. And it is called CMG, and I'm going to tag her in this video. And this is an awesome little book. It gives you a full introduction. It tells you how to have gratitude in your daily life. It gives you daily prompts, like the first day is intentions for the month, the second day is love foundation, skincare rituals. I think it's really cool. So I will leave a link in the description so you can go check it out. Natasha, thank you. Awesome. Super, super cool. And look forward to seeing you in July on our cruise. And this journal, as I mentioned, is for a full month, and I'm going to start this on June 1st. So I can take you on that journey as well. And we'll talk about probably by the week, because I don't film every single day, and I'll give you the questions that were prompted on a weekly basis. That all said, I mentioned to you that I wanted to do a giveaway. Glamnetics. I thought I did not receive one of my monthly subscription nail colors, and they sent me an extra, and I found out that I actually had received it, so they asked me to give it away. So I'm going to cut this open, and I'm going to share with you what I'll be giving away. There we go. We're going to cut the bottom. All their stuff comes in this fancy pink foil. It says Glamnetics all over it. So the nails that I wear 90% of the time, they are called boba. They are a medium length almond shape. And if you would like to try Glamnetics out, leave a comment, and I will choose a winner at the end of the week, and I will touch base with you and get your address, and I'll send them out to you. So as of today, it is Tuesday, so we have a couple days more to go. Just leave your name in the comments if you would like to be in the raffle, I guess it is, and I will choose it on Friday, and I will send it out to you. Okay, so for now, goodbye.